Yo, what's up? It's your boy, and this is MyhellofalifeTV. And today, I got musical artist, HansomfknDevol. What's happening, bro? What's going on with you?
What's going on, man? Appreciate you having me on the show.
Man, I appreciate you coming through, man. Like, look, first of all, as you know, you stand out, okay?
Yeah.
You got a lot going on as far as just your appearance on the outside.
Right.
So with that being said, what's a misconception you think people get by just looking at you?
Misconceptions of people looking at me. It'd be weird shit, bro. Like, honestly, I have people approach me with like some of the weirdest stuff, like from everything from like, man, do you eat babies to like,
What?
are you a pain freak? Yeah, for real.
A pain free. Yeah, I would never hear shit like that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Just they look and see all the piercings, man. Just like, oh, you must like pain and stuff. I'm like, nah, I just have an understanding of it. That's all.
Right. All right, so look, you gave me the opportunity to check out a single you got out right now called "Yesterday I Hate You."
Yep.
I think it's dope. Like it's different from, I guess, some of the followers I have that follow this channel. But I definitely think if you have an open mind, you could rock with it. So I want to know what was like the production behind that, the concept of that song, like how that all came about.
That song, and I'm gonna start by saying like my music is like very, very personal. So like when I'm writing my songs, it's like it's never nothing generic. It's always personal. It's always an experience that I've been through. It's never telling a story about somebody else. It's always me. So I was going through a tough breakup at the time, and at that time I was just like, man, fuck, I hate this bitch. We all feel like that.
Understandable.
So I'm just like, man, I'm not one big on the negative. So I'm just like, how could I take this and turn it into a W?
Right.
So I started writing, and I was on YouTube because I didn't have no producers at the time I was fucking with. So I was just like going through stuff, just searching for a way, and then boom, this track just popped up.
Right.
I can't think of the producer's name off top, but hopefully, he'll see it when I release the song, put the credits in all that. He'll see it, and hopefully, we can link up and do some more stuff.
Right.
But so I started writing because of my breakup, and it ended up just turning to this like full-on flip of what like a person was supposed to be doing. Because like we released the video, and everybody's like, "It's a breakup. Why you happy and singing and dancing in the video?" And I'm like, man, because like, what am I gonna be sad about?
Oh man, I ain't see the video, bro. You supposed to let me see that before I, had you here today. I'm gonna check it out, man.
Yeah, go check it out, man. Yeah, it's like I fell back from music for a while because like as far as like image and everything else, I wanted to make sure everything was 100. So like when they see me, it was just like take off. Let's do it.
Right.
So a lot of videos that I had out, I promoted, but not as I should have. Sorry to say. I know it sucks as an artist to say that, but we make mistakes. I'm still human. I'm getting it right.
Right. I mean, look, at the end of the day, dog, it's a marathon. Remember, we was just off camera talking about Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? It's a marathon, so it don't matter, the speed you moving at in your race, as long as you still running. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that. So look, for the people who this their first time even seeing you or knowing anything about you having musical talent, what would you describe your musical style as?
I just describe it as alternative.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's everything. It's pop, it's rock, it's hip hop, it's EDM, it's even got a little bit of classical in my music from time to time. So, that's a spoiler alert. I wasn't supposed to tell y'all.
That's exclusive. See, that's what you get on MyhellofalifeTV, man. Yeah, but that's what's up, man. I mean, me personally, bro, I like listening to different things from time to time, giving my ear a break from the norm. So, I think it's dope. I think it's cool. So I'm just curious, real quick. Did you hear anything about this guy from Atlanta called Lil Nas X? It was like the biggest song recently this week. It was like the hugest song, and he rapping about like horses in a stable and all this type of shit. But it had a trap beat, and it became the #1 song on the country music Billboard. And then the country music people got pissed and had the song removed. Like, I just wanted to ask you, like, okay, say you make a song that's just off the wall, but it becomes the top of some chart. I don't know, but Like, how would you feel if somebody say, no, we gotta remove your music because that's not the genre? Do you feel like genres like really exist?
I felt like, see, we could go into so many places with that right now, but pertaining just to music, I feel like genres is really just like, I don't see any point in it. It's like,
I feel the same
it's like
way
music
at this
is
point.
music. I mean,
Right.
if, for example, if you're a rock artist, you know, I feel you shouldn't break it into, you know, soft rock, light rock, hard rock, pop rock. It's just rock. You know, let's just rock out. Let's just do our thing. Whether it's soft rock, hard rock, whatever, it's still that same genre.
Yeah,
Just
it's
leave
just
it be.
emotion. Yeah.
It's just like people that always want to put a name or give a name on something. Just let it be what it is. That's why, like, for my music, I used to just tell people I don't have no genre.
Right.
I just do music. It's like, what kind of music you doing? Like music.
Right.
But
Right.
now
And that's
I just
crazy
say-
because, like you saying, like it's crazy that people would, like you say, want to label everything, want to have a genre of music, but then you'll hear people in the same breath say that music is universal and anybody could listen to it. So why do we choose to label it? Like, yeah, definitely.
I don't know.
Man, so okay, so you got this single out. You hit me up, you like, man, I want to talk about my music and things like that. So I want to know, like, is your a new project or something you're working on right now?
Yeah.
What can we expect coming from you this year?
Right now, I'm actually in the last stages of getting the final mixes and masters on what's going to be a new EP I'm releasing called Vampire Love Songs.
That's dope. Cause I like
Yeah.
vampires. People don't
Yeah,
know
and
about
see, that's
me.
the thing, man. My brother, he always gets on me. He's like, man, P, you got this vampire image. You need to do something with it. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to do it. I didn't want to do it at first. I'm like, it's like I'm a vampire. It's going to be cliche. I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, we expected this from him. But he gave me some insight on how I could flip it. So I think y'all will be impressed and, like, satisfied with it.
Yeah, that's dope. Well, hopefully, you know, once it start, you know, you start doing the promo, you definitely come back.
Oh, yeah.
MyhellofalifeTV.
Definitely.
We go booming through here. You know what I'm saying? Finally, like we was talking earlier, just for the record, that you be able to say on camera, man, how you feel when people try to compare you to the Uzi Vert, to the Young Thug or whatever? Like, just let the people know how you feel about that.
Okay, before we even get into this, I'm gonna say, We Bleed Ink Tattoo Shop. We're the best in the city. You know,
Yeah.
Make sure y'all check us out on Instagram. If not Instagram, go to WeBleedInk.com. You know. But so we had a girl call the shop the other day. And I know we're not supposed to do this, but man, it just got under my skin. She calls and she was like, yeah, we're looking for the guy that looks like Lil Uzi. And I'm like, I know she's talking about me, but I'm just like, yeah, we don't have anyone here that looks like that. So we argued for about 30 minutes on the phone if there was somebody here who looked like Lil Uzi or not. And I finally, in the end, told her, I'm like, look, it's me you're looking for. I don't look like Lil Uzi. Stop telling me that.
Right.
But yeah, you can come on in and get your tattoo and piercing. I'll take care of you.
Right.
On the street, like when Thugger first came out, it was always just, oh, you look like Young Thug. And I think it's just because people see that I'm dark skinned, I got piercings, I got dreads, and they just make that comparison.
Right.
I look nothing like these dudes.
Yeah, right, right.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I appreciate some of the compliments, but nah. I wish I had Uzi money though.
Hell yeah, man. I see Uzi like he's trying to fight the guy this deal or something right now. Look like
Yeah,
that's
I've been
what I'm
hearing
seeing.
some stuff about that. Last thing I really looked into, they said they took his entire album off iTunes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So speaking of deal though, you was talking to me off camera about, you know, you had a situation once upon a time with a label. Are you working with any labels right now? Or are you just independent?
Nah, I'm independent right now. The label thing, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It may work for some people, but I just don't see a label deal like anywhere in my future. I plan on just doing it straight by myself.
Right.
You know, for my people.
Right, right. Well, okay, you from New Orleans, been here in New Orleans. I just want to ask you, in general, how do you feel about the musical scene here in New Orleans right now? Like, you feel like it's on the rise, or it could be doing better, or
I feel it could be doing better.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, I know a lot of people will probably look at this and be like, man, who is this dude talking about the music scene can do better? I've never seen it before. But like, I've been on the music scene down here for like maybe 10 plus years.
Yeah.
You know, and people don't know. It's just, I feel, you know, there's no need to speak on stuff. You know, your work will speak for itself. And, you know, I got documentation, you know, with work I've done. You know, I've been on the radio down here, like maybe about 4 or 5 times with different songs.
Right.
So, you know, I know how the music scene is down here. And I will say, like, it's different from other states. It's more of a get it how you live, you know, feeling out here with the music scene. And I mean, that's something that definitely should change. You know, I went out to the A, and like out there in the A, man, it's just all love. You know, I got people out there in Cali region for me to come out there. I'm supposed to be heading out there, if not this month, maybe next month to do some recording. So, yeah.
Right, well, that's what's up, man. Take them vibes and you know, bring it back home and continue to push your peers as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely, man. So look, I appreciate you coming through. Let the people know where they can find your single that's out right now and how they can just stay in touch with you.
Right now you could go to soundcloud.com/HansomfknDevol. That's HansomfknDevol. For y'all who don't know how to spell it, because I spell it a little different.
Right.
And if you just want to go the easy route, man, you could just look up HansomfknDevol on Instagram. I'm more than sure I'll pop up. And if not there, just go to WeBleedInc.com, man. You'll find me. I'm everywhere.
All right, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. We're definitely gonna keep everybody in touch with HansomfknDevol. You know what I'm saying? His music. That's my dog. A lot of people don't know it's my dog from 05, you heard me?
Way back.
Same dog and